Hi pretties and uglies, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a makeup tutorial. Don't mind my lashes, I just put them on. I like cut up a lash and like put them on individually, but the inner corner of this one, it won't stick, and I'm done trying to make it stick. So I don't know if you can tell, but like they look kind of different because like this one isn't all the way filled in, but it's okay. I'm gonna do some of this video in a voiceover, and some of it I'll probably like I'll probably speak, but it's because I'm not good at explaining, and when I start explaining I start over explaining myself and I keep talking, and then I get. So I clean my face and everything like using my skin routine, and if you guys would like to see my skin routine, it's in my nighttime routine and also in the most recent video I posted. So yeah, I normally don't clip my hair up like this, I'm not gonna lie, but I've been seeing girls that they do it like this. I'm gonna start off using the Neutrogena Sport Face, if it will load or if it will focus. So yeah, only a little bit, literally just like that, and rub it all over my face. This smells like the pool. Like this makes me want to go to the pool. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Youth to the People Superfood Air Whip moisturizer. So yeah. And then I'm going with my CeraVe or CeraVe, I don't know how to pronounce it, but moisturizer. And then I also just use the animal toner, but this is basically gonna be my new routine. Shout out, booty. Now that I have that done, I go ahead and spray my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Okay, now I'm gonna prime my face using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. There's kids playing outside and they're crying and they're yelling, so if you guys hear that, not too much. Always make sure that you tap it in like this so it can get like sticky and like have a grip to it. Now that I have all my prep done, I'm gonna go ahead and start on my eyebrows. I'm kind of done with my eyebrows. I normally go back and like fix them up while I'm doing my base, so they're probably not gonna look like this exactly because I feel like they look kind of messy. I'm gonna start on my base. So for foundation, I used the Milani foundation in the shade 04, and I use a foundation brush that I got from Shein. I just spread it all over my face. I try to avoid my crease area, which is under my eyes, because that's where my concealer is gonna go and I don't want it to be too cakey. Now I'm spraying my face with my Milani setting spray, and then I'm gonna blend with the beauty blender. Now I'm getting my Born This Way concealer in the shade Snow and applying it under my eyes, on my forehead, above my lip, and on my chin. Now I'm getting my Tarte concealer in the shade Fair Beige, applying it under my eyes and a little bit on every other place I have concealer on. And then blend. When blending near your nose, you're going to create a line on your nose on both sides, as y'all can tell how I'm doing it in the video. And with the lighter concealer that's more up higher, you're going to create a line on your eye, as you can see, for the bronzer that you're going to put on your eyelids later on in the video. Now with the Juvia's Place liquid blush, you're going to get the shade Rosy Posy. You can get whichever shade suits you, but this is the one I like. I like to apply it on my nose and then on my cheeks. I put on a lot, but you're not going to really be able to see it after putting on the concealer. I blend it with a brush like that I got on Shein, and then after I go in with the beauty blender. Now with this CoverGirl concealer, I'm going to go with the shade Fair Porcelain, I think it's called. And I'm going to apply a little bit under my eyes, a little bit on my upper lip, and on my chin. Then you're going to blend how you blended for the last concealer and just fix up that line, and try not to get too much in the blush, but it's okay to blend it in, like, because I'm still going to add powder blush after. Then blend the rest around your mouth. Then with that same crease brush, you're gonna kind of fix up that concealer and blend it into your under eye. And then I go in with the Cab Cosmetics powder contour in the volume 2. And with an angled brush, I like to use the shade Cinnamon for my nose contour. I do 2 lines that go all the way up to my eyebrows and a circle on the tip of my nose. And then I use the Morphe powder, the shade Brightening Pink, to brighten my under eyes. I like to go in with the Beauty Blender to blend out all those extra creases so that I don't bake any creases. And then I go in with the Powder Puff to bake my under eyes. And then with a little bit of concealer, I go in through the bridge of my nose and the point of my nose with a little bit of color so it's not so dark. And then I go ahead and blend out my nose contour with the brush. I use a crease brush, but like you can use whatever brush to blend it out. And then I like to go in and darken up and make my nose a little skinnier, and I just fix it up, but you can leave it like that or you can fix it however you want to. I use a whole face blending brush, I think it's called, for my face contour. I use the shade Cinnamon and the shade Sculpting from the same palette I use for my nose. I apply that to my cheekbones, my forehead, my temples, and my jawline. And then I use a fluffy brush to blend that out so it's not too harsh or too dark. And then with the excess foundation left on my foundation brush, I sharpen up my cheekbones where the bronzer is. And then with this Rimmel Natural Bronzer, it looks very ghetto, not too much. I use it to kind of lighten up my face and kind of give it more dimension. And then I blend out that foundation I put on the bottom of my face. And then with that same bronzer, I use the same brush that I used to blend out my nose contour. I add it to my eyelids and I try to like make it go up like in the corner to like lift my face up. And then I kind of blend that out and blend out any other harsh or too dark spots on my face. And then with the Airspun powder, I use that to bake my entire face. And then with the Juvia's Place powder blush, I used the volume 4. I only used the bottom lighter shade. I put that on my cheekbones, like on the top closer to my eyes, and then on the tip of my nose and a little bit on my chin. And then I kind of blend that out so it's not too like dark and too like crazy. Okay guys, so I'm baking now. While I'm baking, I'm gonna fix up my hair because the clips have been like clamped on them, so it kind of went like that. So I'm gonna fix it up a little bit and then take off the powder and do my last couple steps. Okay guys, so I took off the powder and I fixed my hair up a little bit. Now what I have left is lip liner, highlighter, and setting spray. I think that's it. I don't know for sure, but I think I'm gonna set my face one more time, just a little bit, because I feel like it will make it look a tiny bit better. On a day that I'm actually going somewhere, I would spend a lot more time working on my eyebrows, but I didn't really like try too much for my eyebrows. Like, it doesn't look that bad like this, but like right here it looks kind of ugly. Like, I would not leave it like that. Also, I didn't film it, but I made sure to bake up here so that it wasn't like too, because there's concealer up there, you know. I forgot to put powder. And then if you have any harsh lines anywhere, always make sure to just go back. All you gotta do is blend it a little. And I feel like the best time to do that is whenever you're taking off the powder. I'm gonna go ahead and put on lip liner. So I'm gonna use the NYX lip liner in the shade Downtown Beauty. My hands are so shaky. But I'm just gonna outline my lips. Now I'm gonna add some chapstick. You can use any chapstick, but the one I'm gonna use today is Vaseline Lip Therapy Rosy Lips. I got this from the Dollar Tree, but if it's at the Dollar Tree, you should probably be able to find it at a grocery store or something. Freaking CVS or Walgreens. And then just rub your lips. And then I go over with the same lip liner one more time to make the lines a little more straight. Just like that. Now I'm gonna get my James Charles palette, the Morphe X James Charles, this one, and use it as highlighter. I don't have the little clear thing anymore, so I don't know the names of it. And put it on my nose. I'm gonna put it like this. And then I personally don't like the look of having a big, like the really dark highlighter. Like not dark, but like very noticeable highlighter in my inner corners. I only put a little tiny dot because I feel like it makes my eyes look closer. Like, I don't know. It's probably just me, but I just go like this. And even sometimes I don't wear highlighter. It's very rare for me to wear highlighter, but since I'm giving you guys my full routine, I'm gonna do it. And then I'm gonna get, I have a ton of brushes like this that I use for like my crease, but I got a lot of them from Shein, and I'm gonna get one of them and kind of blend out right here, just like that. Now I'm gonna spray my face with the same Milani setting spray. You can get this at probably any place that sells makeup. I'm only gonna spray a little bit because I'm not going anywhere, and so I don't really need to spray that much, but just so for the look, I'm gonna spray a little. You can use anything to dry your face, but I'm extra, so I use a big fan like this and dry my face like this.
Those oldies but goodies reminds me